भीष्मद्रोण प्रमुखतः सर्वेषां च महीक्षिताम् उवाच पार्थ पश्येतान् समवेतान् कुरुनिति. In the presence of Bhishma, Drona and all the other chieftains of the world, the Lord said, "Just behold, Parth, all the Kurus assembled here." As the supersoul of all living entities, Lord Krishna could understand what was going on in the mind of Arjuna. The use of the word Rishikesha in this connection indicates that he knew everything, and the word Partha, or the son of Kunti or Pritha, is also similarly significant in reference to Arjuna. As a friend, he wanted to inform Arjuna that because Arjuna was the son of Pritha, the sister of his own father Vasudeva, he had agreed to be the charioteer of Arjuna. Now, what did Krishna mean when he told Arjuna to behold the Kurus? Did Arjuna want to stop there and not fight? Krishna never expected such things from the son of his aunt Pritha. The mind of Arjuna was thus predicted by the Lord in friendly joking. So, Krishna drew up his chariot and took Arjuna in the midst of the both armies, and Krishna said to him, "Just see, just behold, all the Kurus assembled here." Krishna is especially using this word Pritha, his son of Kunti, for Arjuna because to indicate that he is coming from the Kshatriya family. So he should not think about compromising in the battlefield. That will not suit him. So Krishna is jokingly indicating everything to Arjuna. Krishna is Rishikesha, means he can control the senses, he can understand the senses, he can understand everything what is going on in the mind. Mind is one of the senses. Actually, in common people think that there are only 5 senses, but sixth one is mind. So mind is most difficult to control. Other senses we can control, but the mind, very tough. Many people, they cannot control the senses and they get into the trouble. Few people cannot control tongue, they eat lot, they get diabetes, they are overweight, obese, and they die because of that. Few people cannot control hearing good music and watching cinemas, so eyes and ears. They continuously dedicate their time for that and they become lazy or they lose their time in that and they don't get time to develop economically plus socially. Few people cannot control their sense of the touch, skin especially. They continuously engage in gratifying their senses and they just lose their whole caliber. So it's very important to control the senses. Most difficult is mind and then tongue. Nose is not difficult, it's quite easy. nose is like little concession for us. So it's very important to control the senses. But senses can be controlled easily if those senses are used in the service of Rishikesha. Because Rishikesh, Krishna, is the controller of all the senses. So when the senses are used in service of controller of all the senses, then automatically all the senses will be controlled. Devotees of Lord are called Goswamis because they are they are the Swamis, they are the masters of their senses. So everyone should try to become Goswamis. Everyone should try to control their senses. Everyone should try to become master of their senses. Everybody should be Goswamis. If we are Goswamis, then we will be really successful. So rather than being a servant of senses, we should be master of the senses. In fact, in Vrindavan, everyone should be Goswamis. And when Krishna is very merciful towards anyone, it's a devotee who is like really trying to do something good, and if Krishna shows his mercy towards that devotee by forcibly making him Goswami. So Krishna arranges situation in his life that in that situation that devotee becomes Goswami. So Krishna doesn't give him opportunity to so-called materially be happy, apparently be successful, and Krishna closes all the doors of sense gratification. So anyway, that devotee is forced to become Goswamis. So this is really amazing. Many devotees, they come to Vrindavan, Braj, Govardhan, in Braj area, and so many problems come in their life. They are tested again and again in such a way that they should quit Braj immediately. But if devotees are just trying to apply themselves and struggling and trying to continue Krishna consciousness, trying to serve Rishikesh, and then they are successful because Krishna wants to make them Goswami. And once if somebody becomes Goswami, then there is no trouble, there is no problem, no tension, because once you are satisfied on the level of senses, life becomes more simple, peaceful, and one becomes very happy. So everyone should try to become master of the senses. So everyone should try to become Goswamis rather than Godas. Go is also a word for the senses. Thank you. Hare Krishna.